Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, neighbors from near and far. Welcome to the mainline music stage, where the coffee's warm, the strings stay tight, and the good Lord keeps our rhythm in time. Tonight's show is called Alabama New Every Day, because no matter how long you've lived here, how many summers you've sweated through, or how many catfish you fried on a Saturday night, this state still finds a way to surprise you, delight you, and remind you just how blessed we are to call it home. Now, before we kick off the music, let's give a big round of applause to tonight's sponsors, Hometown Pharmacy, where they know your name, your mama's name, and the medicine you should have been taking but didn't. They keep us healthy, honest, and stocked with peppermints at the counter, and Leo's Paint and Body Shop. If your truck's been kissed by a mailbox, scraped by a deer, bumped by your cousin, or just lived a long, hard Alabama life, Leo will make her look like she just rolled off the showroom floor. Quality repairs, fair prices, and enough coffee to keep the whole shop awake through Revival Week. We sure appreciate both of them for supporting live music and small-town gatherings that bring us together like this. Tonight on stage, we've got Abby Thomas with that sweet mandolin tone that could calm a thunderstorm. We've got Bill Thomas in pure bluegrass, picking fast enough to start a brush fire. We've got Joe and Lily Hartwell. Lily with a voice that could make an angel jealous, and Joe holding down rhythm like a man who means business. We've got the boys on the run, Ben, Lee, and Abner Jones. And if you ain't heard them before, well, just hold on to your seat. They run, they howl, they pick, they stomp, and sometimes they remember to breathe. And that's not all. We've got surprise guests, new songs, old favorites, laughter, harmony, and a whole lot of Alabama heart. So settle in, loosen up, tap your foot, clap your hands, sing along if the spirit moves you, because tonight we celebrate the home we love. Sweet Alabama, new every single day. Let's strike that first chord and let the music begin.
Sunrise paints the pines in gold. The morning mist is cool and cold. I hear that river whisper low, calling my heart where memories flow. Down by the Black Warrior River, where the current rolls steady and deep, I found my peace, I found forever, and a love my soul will keep. Cotton blooms along the bend, the days drift slow, the nights don't end. We sang our songs till the stars came on, by the water where our love was born. Down by the Black Warrior River, where the current rolls steady and deep, I found my peace, I found forever, and a love my soul will keep.
night falls soft over the river bend. Selma sleeps while prayers ascend. Candlelight flickers through the old church pane. Faith and courage whisper through the rain. The stars over Selma shine down bright, guide our hearts through the darkest night. Through trials and sorrow, through hope and pain, your light remains, your love sustains. Footsteps echo on the cobblestone, stories of courage carved in bone. Change may come like the river tide, but faith remains a steady guide. The stars over Selma shine down bright, guide our hearts through the darkest night. Through trials and sorrow, through hope and pain, your light remains, your love sustains. Through voices long gone, we lift our hearts, our spirits strong. Let the music rise, let the prayers ascend. Stars over Selma, your light won't end. Morning breaks, the river gleams, and hope is stronger than it seems. With every heart and every hand, we walk in faith across this land. Stars over Selma shine down bright, guide our hearts through the darkest night. Through trials and sorrow, through hope and pain, your light remains, your love sustains. Stars over Selma, shine your grace, lift our hearts, lift our hearts, lift our faith, lift our faith.
Through the pines where the hammers rain, iron smoke and the anvil sing. Men build dreams with fire and steel down in the holler at old Tannehill. The legend of Tannehill still rolls on through the valleys where the hard winds moan. Ash and ember, heart and hand, forge the spirit of this land.
Sparks lit up that southern night, turning sweat and toil to light.
Families prayed and the blacksmith's wheel kept on turning at Tannehill. The legend of Tannehill still rolls on through the valleys where the hard winds moan. Ash and ember, heart and hand, forge the spirit of this land. When the war came calling, smoke turned gray, the fires dim, but faith would stay. Now the trees stand proud and still, guarding the soul of Tannehill. The legend of Tannehill still rolls on hand, forged the spirit of this land. By the forge, the memories burn, iron hearts and lessons learned. Echoes whisper through the hills. The legend lives at Tannehill.
Crickets sing as the fireflies glow. Porch light flickers on the steps below. You're sitting there with that sweet, shy smile. I'd stay on this porch for a long, long while. Oh, Northport nights under a southern sky, with your hand in mine and the stars shining high. The world fades away, just you and I, caught in the magic of Northport nights.
Magnolia scent drifts on the evening breeze. Your laughter dances through the cypress trees. The moon rides slow across the velvet blue. Every little moment I'm falling for you.
Oh, Northport nights under a southern sky, with your hand in mine and the stars shining high. The world fades away, just you and I, caught in the magic of Northport nights. Banjo rolls and the crickets play, our hearts strum chords that words can't say. Every sigh, every glance, every whispered I love you
Paints the evening gold like the sky so true. The porch swing creaks, the night's holding tight, every shadow soft in the silver moonlight. Let's steal a kiss where the fireflies shine, make forever here on Northport nights.
Oh, Northport nights under a southern sky, with your hand in mine and the stars shining high. The world fades away, just you and I, caught in the magic of Northport nights.
So linger here, don't say goodnight. Stay a while longer in these Northport nights.
Roll Montgomery shadows, Mobile Bay sunrise glow. Every bend and turn holds memories I know. Highway 43, take me where I belong. From northern hills to southern shores, I hear your song. Through small town streets and rivers wide, I carry home in my heart on Highway 43 tonight. Late night headlights, the radio hums low. Stories of the people, the places we all know. The gravel and the asphalt, the bridges we cross. Every town a reminder of love, of gain, of loss. Now I drive slow past the pines and the creeks, remembering all the laughter, the friends I used to meet. From Florence to Mobile, the road runs free. Every mile of memory on Highway 43. Highway 43, take me where I belong. From northern hills to southern shores, I hear your song. Through small town streets and rivers wide, I carry home in my heart on Highway 43 tonight. From Florence down to Mobile Bay, I'll keep these memories close each day. Every mile, every tree, forever calls me back to Highway 43. The sun hits the water, sparkling like gold. Rafts and canoes where the river runs bold. Mountain fiddles play as we paddle and spin. Every rapid we ride is a wild, joyful grin. Coosa River run, feel the waters call. Fast hearts, fast streams, we'll ride them all. Through rocks and rapids, laughter and fun. We're chasing freedom on the Coosa River run. The pine trees sway to the banjo's bright ring. Mandolin sparkles as the eagles take wing. Every bend in the river tells a tale of the past, but today's for adventure, and we're holding fast. Coosa River run, feel the waters call. Fast hearts, fast streams, we'll ride them all. Through rocks and rapids, laughter and fun. We're chasing freedom on the Coosa River run. Hear the splash, hear the laugh, hear the mountain song. Ride the river wild, it's where we belong. From Weogilka down to Wetumpka's Bend, Coosa River calls us round every river bend. Evening settles in with the orange sky glow. Reflections of the day in the river's flow. Campfires burn as the crickets play their tune. We'll remember this ride beneath the Coosa moon. Coosa River run, feel the waters call. Fast hearts, fast streams, we'll ride them all. Through rocks and rapids, laughter and fun. We're chasing freedom on the Coosa River run. another Coosa run. Down in the red clay hollers, where the old creek winds, whispers of the past still echo through the pines. Footsteps of stories long buried, long told, rising with the mist like silver and gold. The ghosts of Appalachian Creek, they roam at night through the willows and the cypress in the pale moonlight. Old tales and secrets the waters keep, past comes alive along the creek. Farmhouse windows rattle with the evening breeze, carried on the water, carried through the trees. A fiddle's faint echo from long ago, calling weary hearts where the creek waters flow. The ghosts of Appalachian Creek, they roam at night through the willows and the cypress in the pale moonlight. Old tales and secrets the waters keep, the past comes alive along the creek. Hear the stories in the wind, see the shadows in the dark. Every bend and bank is etched with a spark. From lost love to legends, the red clay remembers, and the creek flows on through nights and embers. The waters, but the tales remain of families of hunters, of joy and pain. Though time moves on, these spirits speak, forever wandering Appalachian Creek. The ghosts of Appalachian Creek, they roam at night through the willows and the cypress in the pale moonlight. Old tales and secrets the waters keep, the past comes alive along the creek. So listen close when the red clay's deep, the creek still whispers what it keeps. The ghosts of Appalachian Creek.
River hums a tune that'll never end. Guitars and fiddles, piano keys so fine, echo down the shoals on the singing wind tonight. Shows of the singing wind carry my song through muscle shoals where the music's strong. Every note a story, every chord a friend. Blow it out to the valleys voices rise, every heart becomes a part of the river, a part of the land. Music flows like water through every hand. Night falls over Florence, the moon climbs high. Stars wink above as the river rolls by. The spirit of the shoals is alive within, forever carried on the singing wind. Shoals of the singing wind carry my song through muscle shoals where the music's strong. Every note a story, every chord a friend. Blow it out to the valleys on the singing wind again. Let the river sing, let the studios hum. Forever in the shoals, the music's never done. Right in the singing wind.
Smoke was rising over Birmingham town. Steel mills roared and the sun went down. Men worked hard with faith and pain. Dreams were forged in gospel rain. Birmingham steel and gospel rain. Sweat and song through joy and pain. Hands of iron, hearts that pray, built this city day by day. Bells rang on a Saturday night. Voices lifted in the fading light. Souls were weary, spirits strong. The Lord kept working all night long. Birmingham steel and gospel rain. Sweat and song through joy and pain. Hands of iron, hearts that pray, built this city day by day. Chapel pew, grace and grit made something new. Hope rose up through fire and chain. Birmingham steel and gospel rain. Birmingham steel and gospel rain. Sweat and song through joy and pain. Hands of iron, hearts that pray. Smoke may fade, but faith remains. Birmingham steel and gospel rain.
Under a shade
shade tree children came in 1907, son. Brother William Sellers taught, and faith had just begun. A Bible on his knee, a prayer in every tone, a mountaintop beginning where the Spirit made his home. From one small class of neighbors grew a flame that would not fade. Each Sunday brought new voices, each heart more firmly laid. This is our mountain revival, where the valley meets the sky, where hearts were lit on fire, where faith refused to die. From the ridge the sound went rolling, clear as a chapel bell. Here on Shades Mountain, standing tall, our fathers built it well. They called it White's Chapel first, on that high and holy ground, with hand-hewn pews and simple songs, their joy the sweetest sound. By 26 they raised the walls with prayer and steady hand, and built a church upon the hill that still today will stand. The smoke rose up from chimneys where the faithful knelt to pray, and hymns like Rock of Ages crowned the mountaintop each day. This is our mountain revival, where the valley meets the sky, where hearts were lit on fire, where faith refused to die. From the ridge the sound went rolling, clear as a chapel bell. Here on Shades Mountain, standing tall, our fathers built it well. No canyon floor could hold them, they were born to climb and stand, to lift the cross of Jesus high above this southern land. They preached beneath the pine trees, they sang through evenings chill, till light broke out for miles around that sacred mountain hill. Now generations gather where their footsteps still remain. The steeple points to heaven, their song still breaks the rain. We honor those first faithful who gave their hearts and hand, and pray our fire keeps burning bright across this blessed land. This is our mountain revival, the story still is sung, of children under shade trees, of a church when days were young. May our voices echo onward, from the ridge down to the stream. Here on Shades Mountain, we remember and we carry on the dream. Let the bell ring through the hillsides, let its echo fill the air, for the faith that rose on Shades Mountain still calls us in to prayer.
so long. Through valleys low, on mountains high, you lift my soul and hear my cry. When the waves rise deep and wide, you hold me close, your mercy mild. Every shadow fades away, your light is shining bright today. Rock of ages, firm and strong, your love has carried me so long. Through valleys low, on mountains high, you lift my soul and hear my cry.
Through fire and flood, I will not fall.
Your hand will guide me through it all. The hills may shake, the winds may roar, but on your rock I stand secure.
From morning light to evening shade,
Your promises will never fade. I'll lift my voice, my heart, my hands, forever trusting in your plans. Rock of ages, firm and strong, your love has carried me so long. Through valleys low, on mountains high, you lift my soul and hear my cry. Rock of ages, cleft for me. Let me hide myself in thee. Down by the Tallapoosa, the banjo starts to play. Fiddle joins the mandolin and the bass keeps time all day. From the Smoky Hills to Mobile Bay, the mountains to the pines, we're laughing, strumming, singing loud on the sweet home picking line. Roll on, rivers roll, let the music never end. Strumming through the valleys with every hand a friend. Alabama night, stars above us shine. Keep your hearts a-dancing on the sweet home picking line. Old dirt roads and creaky porches, stories in the wind. Granny hums a tune she learned when she was just a friend.
we'll pick and sing till sunrise, let our souls entwine.
Every note a memory on the sweet home picking line. Roll on, rivers roll, let the music never end. Strumming through the valleys with every hand a friend. Alabama night, stars above us shine. Keep your hearts a-dancing on the sweet home picking line. The sound of strings and laughter echoes where the children play.
Old trucks and open fields, hearts as free as wine.
Picking dreams together on the sweet home picking line. So gather round the fire, let the stories unwind. The melody of Alabama carried down the line.
With every chord we strike, every harmony we find, we're living and we're loving on the sweet home picking line.
Roll on, rivers roll, let the music never end. Strumming through the valleys with every hand a friend. Alabama night, stars above us shine. Keep your hearts a-dancing on the sweet home picking line. Picking
and strumming, laughing, singing till the moon climbs high. Carry Alabama's heart on the sweet home picking line.
Crimson glow, red clay roads where memories grow, magnolia blooms where the south wind plays, and morning mist in Mobile Bay.
From the forest pines to the Gulf's blue waves, every sunrise brings a brand new day.
Alabama, you're new every day. From the mountain to the river sway, your heart stays strong, your hands still give. In this land where we learn to live, Alabama, your light leads the way. Alabama, new every day. Old cotton fields under harvest skies, lights where the mountain sighs. Faith holds fast in a humble prayer, and church bell rings and the county fair.
From church steps up to the back road bends, hope keeps rising again and again.
Alabama, you're new every day. From the mountain ridge to the river sway, your heart stays strong, your hands still give. In this land where we learn to live, Alabama, your light leads the way. Alabama, new every day. When the storms roll in and the shadows fall, you'll stand in grace and you'll answer the call, with a faith that's passed from father to son, in this place where the journey's begun. Alabama, you knew every day. From the mountain ridge to the river sway, your heart stays strong, your hands still give. In this land where we learn to live, Alabama, your light leads the way. Alabama, new every day. Alabama, you knew every day. From the mountain ridge to the river sway, your heart stays strong, your hands still give. In this land where we learn to live, Alabama, your light leads the way. Alabama, new every day. New every day.
know up north they got hills and hollers, but down in South Alabama, life slows down just enough to hear the tide roll in. Folks live by the rhythm of the water, Shrimp boats, docks, crab traps, and porch lights stay on till the last song's sung. I grew up just outside of Fairhope, where the Mobile Bay breeze smells like salt and pine. My granddaddy used to take me fishing for daylight. We'd ease that old flat bottom boat out past the cattails, and he'd say, son, the world looks different when the water's still. You can hear God talking if you just hush a minute. The song's about that life, a life between the land and the sea, where time moves like the tide, and every sunrise brings a story. And join us now on the water's edge. Sun creeps up on a misty bay, coffee in hand, boats on the way. Seagulls cry and the cane reeds sway down where the water kisses the clay. There's peace in the pull of the morning tide, where the world feels small and your heart feels wide. On the water's edge, life rolls slow, fishing lines cast where the breezes blow. Faith runs deep and the stories flow. On the water's edge, that's all I know. Mama hangs sheets where the wind runs free. Daddy hums hymns in the shade of a tree. Shrimp boat whistles, kids skip stones. Front porch talk till the daylight's gone. There's a hymn in the hush of the falling sun, where the day is done and the heart's begun. On the water's edge, life rolls slow, fishing lines cast where the breezes blow. Faith runs deep and the stories flow. On the water's edge, that's all I know. The moonlight dances on the tight, soft skin. You can feel the good Lord drifting in from Mobile Bay to Bon Secours. This peace right here, I can't ask for more. On the water's edge, hearts stay true. Sky so wide it's painted blue, from sunrise grace to evening glow. On the water's edge, that's home I know. Yeah, on the water's edge, that's where I'll be. Down in South Alabama, where the soul runs free.
I packed my bags at dawn, hit the turnpike in the haze, left behind the city lights and long, empty days. My heart kept whispering where the pines still sway, so I bought a one-way ticket to Alabama today, where the red soil runs and the rivers wind, and the sweet home feel is easy to find. I've got a one-way ticket to Alabama, where the magnolias bloom and the soul finds a home, where the fiddle plays by the riverside and the moonlight dyes the back road right. Yes, I've got a one-way ticket to Alabama, and I'm never looking back. Finally going on home. Daddy's old barn hangs out on the hill. Mama's porch lights on, she's been waiting for me still. The creek's running clear and the dog wags his tail. I feel that breeze say, child, you're free to exhale. Where the faith is strong and the laughter flows, and every sunrise tells the story we know. I've got a one-way ticket to Alabama, where the magnolias bloom and the soul finds a home, where the fiddle plays by the riverside and the moonlight dyes the back road ride. Yes, I've got a one-way ticket to Alabama, and I'm never looking back. I'm finally going on home. No more chasing neon nights of promises that fade. Just the call of the rooster song and the start of a brand new day. I'll trade the pavement for the dirt and the skyline for the stars above, 'cause I found my peace where the heart was known, in the land I've always loved. To Alabama, where the magnolias bloom and the soul finds a home, where the fiddle plays by the riverside and the moonlight dyes the back road ride. Yes, I've got a one-way ticket to Alabama, and I'm never looking back. I'm finally going on home. I've got a one-way ticket to Alabama. I'm home at last.
Sunrise spills across the cotton rows, morning dew on petals glows.
We lift our voices, our hearts in tune,
singing hallelujah in the cotton field bloom.
It's a cotton field jubilee. Clap your hands and sing. Celebrate the joy that the good Lord brings. From the hills to the valleys, let the music rise. Raise your voice in praise under Alabama skies.
Banjo and fiddle, mandolin too, guitar strum chords for the morning dew. The church bells ring, the children play, we dance and shout on this joyful day.
It's a cotton field jubilee. Clap your hands and sing. Celebrate the joy that the good Lord brings. From the hills to
stars above.
We give our thanks, we give our love.
The harvest moon lights up the scene.
Hallelujah for what has been.
It's a cotton field jubilee. Clap your hands and sing. Celebrate the joy that the good Lord brings. From the hills to the valleys, let the music rise. Raise your voice in praise under Alabama's sky. Clap your hands,
Sing along,
let your spirit be free. We'll keep on celebrating in our cotton field jubilee.
Thank you, everyone, for spending this evening with us. From the mountains to the rivers, from the red clay hills to the cotton fields, your hearts have carried the music with us tonight. We hope you feel the joy, the stories, and the spirit of Alabama wherever you go.
as the moon rises high and the stars shine bright. Carry these songs with you into the night. From every town and river, from every hill and tree, may your hearts remember this cotton field jubilee.
It's a cotton field jubilee. Clap your hands and sing. Celebrate the joy that the good Lord brings. From the hills to the valleys, let the music rise. Raise your voice in praise under Alabama's sky.
Well, folks, what a night. From the first downbeat to the last harmony, you've been a wonderful audience, and it's always a blessing to share this stage, this music, and this community with each and every one of you. Let's give one more big hand to all of tonight's performers. Abby Thomas, Bill Thomas, and Pure Bluegrass. Joe and Lily Hartwell, The Boys on the Run. Ben, Lee, and Abner Jones. And every voice picker and stomper who took this stage and gave it heart. We'd also like to once again thank our sponsors, Hometown Pharmacy, keeping our town well, whole, and smiling, one neighbor at a time, and Leo's Paint and Body Shop, where dents disappear, paint shines like Sunday shoes, and every vehicle has a second chance to look its best. Please thank them, support them, wave at them when you see them around town. They make gatherings like this possible. Now, before you go, mark your calendars. We'll be right back here for Christmas at the Main Line on December 23rd. An evening full of carols, bluegrass cheer, family songs, and a little Christmas magic you can't get from the shopping mall. Bring your friends, your family, your neighbors, your choir members. And if Cousin Ray is out on parole by then, bring him too. And hey, if you enjoyed tonight's music, don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel for new performances and show highlights. Follow us on Facebook to keep up with dates, announcements, and pictures from the road. Visit our selfie store to grab merch, CDs, and support the artists who make nights like this happen. Every like, share, and kind word helps keep live music alive. From our stage to your hearts, from our family to your family. Thank you for spending your evening with us. Travel safe, God bless, and remember, Alabama is new every day. Good night, and we'll see y'all real soon.